Okay, it's Monday. Friday was one of these crazy days in the market, and people keep saying, "Dario, what's wrong with you? Well, how can you sit up here and lose about 20,000? You gain 20 and then you lose 20. What is wrong with you? Something ain't right." And I said, "See, I have a strategy, and today is semi working. I'm not saying it's all the way working, but I still got a strategy." I like this guy named Tim Bowen. He does a great job. So I'm gonna give him a shout out to him. He does a good job. But also I get little tips from elitetrade.com. And I do scanners and all this other good stuff. But I picked up another stock today on that. I'm gonna see how it works all week. See, I play around. I put more money. I'm still playing with that. 58,000 that goes up and down. You know, but I think I got some winners. And Friday she was mad. Now I think she got a little smile on her face. It's an older picture, but that's how she's doing. She's smiling because I think she's recognizing my strategy. So let me share our screen. I just want to share our screen with my tool first, and then we'll go back to what's going on in the market today. I got a few minutes. I got about 3 minutes. I want to share this stock with you. It's one that I found, and so I did a little research on it. And it's pharmaceutical, it's clinical stage by a company, but I get an alert saying that they might be either bought out or is the CEO is he's bought some stocks between they buying more stocks and so something's going on. They're gonna have a conference pretty soon. So I bought I said I buy it. I buy 1,000 of them. This is about 63 cents. Now it went up quite a bit today. It's about 60 some cents, but it's yesterday about 48. But in the last 7 days, it's been up about 100 and some percent. So what's going on with this stock? So you can read about what they do. I put it on here for a few seconds. This is what they do. So get a chance, go ahead and read this. They're doing a lot of stuff, but you can see they got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. They're dealing with colorectal cancer, breast cancer, but they're doing some other stuff. But evidently something is working. Some folks are really interested in this one. So I go back to the overview, and you can see it's been dipping. It was like 2 something. And then it dipped down. Now it's trying to come back up. It did a dip, but so something is happening in October. They said they provided data updates, a potential personalized treatment approach to improve cancer care. So they're in this project. They're out of Hanover, Maryland. So they've been doing some good stuff. This is back in August. So this week something is going on. So that's why I say last 7 days they've been up. We already read that. So price to book. They right here in the food chain. You got Body Mind and these guys right here. So they doing something. Okay. Price to book versus industry. They doing pretty good. You can see $22 and they went south. Forecast growth, they don't have enough information. I like this tool because at least it tries the company versus industry, so it's not doing industry as a really, and then they're projecting this to grow but something is going on. So I said, okay. And, I like to see movement. My strategy is I start seeing movement when CEOs start buying shares, and then other people buying shares. I said, okay, something is going on in the background that I like. So I start insignificant data. They go, the company is really look like it's doing bad. Financial health. They got shareholders' equity is, then debt, zero. So the assets is here and the liabilities is down here. That's what you want to see. You want to see they got 9 million. Here you go. Short term, You can see reducing. It has no compared debt for 5 years. They've been keeping that debt low, so they probably get ready to sell the company. That's what they probably getting ready to do. And they got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. That's what I like about them. They got a lot of stuff going to FDA that might benefit the public. So that's why I like that. The management, this guy right here, he's he gets a little money. Co-founder, he gets compensation about $1.16 million. That's what you do. He got experience management. And you can see these guys, David Young, whoever, David Young, let's see, Dave Young he's a co-founder. So he put some money, he's buying up some shares. He's got seasoned experience, he's buying some shares. See, these guys down here, it's only David Young has been buying. He bought some in June of this year, bought some in April, and he bought some, he bought a lot in April. Okay. But he went 80 shares, and then he came back and bought 40 more. So, at the pennies, he buying it for, 80 cents, max price 80 cents, 55 cents here, 52 cents. It's 60 some cents now. So, he's going to want to make his money. Why you put it in there? Or he going to sell it for about $2 or $3 a share, something like that. He might. So that's David Young, right? He got 800 some thousand shares. See if he increased his shares, percentage change. Okay. And so these are the other guys, you got some companies, institutions are buying them. This guy came in, he bought a little bit of share. I just bought 1,000 just to see what's going to happen. These guy got the minimums, okay. This company is a pharmaceutical biotech company, and you can read about it. It's got 15 employees. It's been steady. Went up from 14, 15, 22. Now 23, it might have a little more. It's out of Hanover, Maryland. And you can see. Okay. So we're going to go back to ours. 47. I got about 12 minutes. So we're going to reshare our screen. A new share. Okay. Let's see what's happening in the market. Let's see what we do. Since Friday was all red. So I'm going to leave it alone. Friday, GovOx is doing so. I bought this this is one of these Israel stocks, I believe. And this is one of these intelligence. I think it's one of these Israel stocks. So since Israel get ready to go to work, is dealing with cyber, I believe it's a good investment. It was only 19 cents. It went up to 20 cents. Let's see what happens. This is the one I'm looking at. It went down. I bought it 63, went down. I bought 1,000 shares. Let's see what happens. But it's got about 70, something that's happening. 74 million people on this thing. It's look like it's going down. It's about 33% today. It might go down to about 50 cents, but that's okay. I lose at first, but I'm gonna hold this for a week because something is going on. And it might happen in November. So I'm gonna hold on to this. So I have a tendency, they say you have a tendency to hold on to them too long. I say, yes, I do. But let's see what happens in the long run. This one right here, I've been holding on to it. I bought it at $10. I said it at 12 something, then it started going down. So SIDU, that's one of they did an offering. Something is going on with them. So now they back up to, they got the offering, they're getting ready to go. They in the space, in aerospace. They got a SpaceX contract with Elon Musk. So I got 100,000 shares in this one right here. So, and people say, well, wow, but I bought it, 10 cents. I went back, bought, filled it out so I can buy it at 10 cents a share. So I got 100,000 shares. So today they up to 11 cents. I think they're getting ready to make their run. I think some announcement is getting ready to come out. They're going to these conferences and speaking. It's a woman-owned business. I just got some, my strategy is based on the facts. My tool is saying something different. But I got this one. I think that's the one that Zach. I trust Zach a little bit more than my tool. Just is staying with the facts, but for some reason Zach said he got that a buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and because they, the last time they did, they came in and they reduced their debt. So I'm going to keep my seed in the ground on this one, and this side, I'm still going to keep it on this, and this right here just do what it do. So we'll see. And this is I took everything out of my individual brokerage account. This margin account, I left it. They sent me a message, please call. You got to have $25,000. And I said, no, I'm through with you right now. I'll come back because I don't want them to get 8% of my winnings. So I'm starting off again. Let's see what this one is. See, this one is 11. Yeah, it's starting to reduce. You remember this was about $1,000 debt gain, that -1,000 on Friday. This one too was about $1,000 negative. This is about $1,000 negative on Friday. So I'm waiting. I'm gonna do one on Politar Friday. Politar goes back and forth, but I think I got the Politar shit. This one is good. This one got a lot of contracts. So this one went up to about almost 4.5 cents today. So we're gonna see what's going on with these ones. SAVA, I'm gonna let them do what they do, because I just can't. I gotta wait till at least at the end of December, because they got phase 3 of Alzheimer's study. I want to see what FDA is gonna do. If they don't do anything, guess what? I just pull them out and just put it somewhere. That's $1,000. Let's go ahead and pull it somewhere out. This one right here is interesting. This one right here is an Israel stock. Okay. No, not this one. That's home. Yeah, this one right here. I bought it at $38.48 since Friday. My son gave me this one. I saw this is that another cyber hub, cyber security. I think this one is getting ready to blow because they're gonna need some cyber security in order to do what they have to do over in Israel. Right now they need some protection. So that's a good stock to get in. It was like $30 at one point, and I think about 2021 or in 2022. This is 2023. So I'm gonna watch this one because this one is an interesting one. And they got the volume too. So based on what they wrap up and why this one right here, HCMC, something might be in the works. There's 100 million people out here buying this. Okay, they may be pulling out. Maybe they had an announcement saying we're gonna buy something, but they like to do that every now and then to get people to buy the stock. They may be pulling out. You never know. But I'm just keeping my seed in the ground. It cost me about $360 for 3 million shares. So I'm gonna keep. If they go up to 1 penny, I'd have made $300,000. So I'm gonna leave my seed right there in the ground. I'm gonna leave it right there in the ground. Sorry. The one I really want to see, this one right here. This one was like, now it's 5 million. You gotta these are the ones. This one's 15. I'm just gonna keep 3,000 on it. But these got low floats. This one got a heavy float, so this one will take its time. But somebody might be trying. This is healthy choice. You see it in the grocery stores. Intel, you can't lose with Intel. This one right here, I should have told you about this one. This is LLAP. We did one on Friday on that one. A shareholder got holding 16 million shares, went to him and said, we want you to get rid of CEO. Because this is supposed to be at least $3. And they did an offering and they opened up a new store. I think it was last week. And they making some stuff, making satellites and stuff like that. They're supposed to be like $6 by the end of the year. But this one is like, this should be about $30 a share according to my tool. So it's not doing it what it's supposed to do. So they really are hostile toward the management structure that they have in there right now. So hopefully it might be a buyout and an offer, or they're gonna rebel and try to get out of there. And this is gonna probably drop a little more if they do get out. But the letter was serious. I might show it to you on Friday. I might do because they were really hot. Because they saying this one is too. All the analysts saying this one should be at minimum $3. Every one of them. So something when management leadership can really mess you up when it comes to the stocks. But like I said, a lot of things going on right now, and they need these satellites. So they got contracts, but they just can't. For some reason, they got a back order of $1 billion worth of back orders, in which people just shaking their head. So once they open this new place, we don't know what's going on. But they trying to do something. Today they were up, and remember I was 1,000. They were down like 71.69 cents. The offering was 140, so people came in and bought that real quick, and they closed their offering. Okay, so they say I didn't sell out. I went in and got more. I hit 14,000. Now I got 20,000. So this is my biggest one right here. This is where my money has been put, because I think this one is going to explode. When it explodes, it's don't have a heavy float. I think the float is about 100 million float, but they got a good market cap. So they're not small. They are a small company, but they are not a small. They got a decent sized market cap, and you can see right now, you can see they still don't have the volume like they normally had. But when they pick up, this thing gonna go up 14, 15. When they start moving to $1, you're gonna see how this swell is gonna go up just like the rest of these things. Okay. This one right here, MCOM, look at that. Even though they're not to 4 cents, they went to 4 cents. This is 4 cents. This is 3 cents, folks. And they go into hydrogen. So that's why they got the volume. The shorts is trying to keep this one down, but I'm gonna keep my seat in the ground on this one too. This is the one, now see, it went, I had Friday was $1,000 deficit. And this is just with 2 million people. But look what look how much. Look how fast they moving up. If they go to 12 cents or 13, 14 cents, this thing gonna explode. Because each time they go to a cent, you make, once they get over that threshold of 11, you go to 12, I made $1,000. Remember, I got at 11 now. So I got 1 minute. So we're gonna look at the rest of them is what they do. Tesla is doing what it's doing. Hopefully it get back. Let's look at all of them. So you can see I went from like 54 up to 56. But people gonna be taking profits at the end like they normally do. But if you can, my job is to hold on in there. I'm gonna know when to get it. So some of my, the gas, got gas. Yeah, this one went up. Now it's going back down, and that's what I expected to do. I'll look at this again around Wednesday or Thursday or Friday this week. And if it's, but I think something's happening here. This one get ready to get bought out. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay. And I must set this phone off because this phone is making noise. But it stopped. Market is gone. I had to make 13 but that's okay. $1,200. I take it back. It's back to 55. So I'm gonna see what it does. I always look at what happens after hours too. So you can see this one jump down below. I always look at this bid. Okay, see if it's holding this on. Okay. And we'll see what happens after hours. Still staying at 11. See, it went up to 12. Okay. So this one, something's going on. I'm expecting an announcement pretty soon, because they have to, in November is really a time. I think they really something gonna happen. See, it's really starting to pick back up. Let's see what happens. Okay, let me stop sharing. So now she's a little happy. She thought she was losing all of her future income, but she's okay now. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause faith shine on you. I'm keeping my seat in the ground, folks. I told you I got a good team. I got a good team. And yeah, I'm just comfortable with what these stocks are. And I'm gonna talk to a young man pretty soon about stocks. He want to know what my strategy is. He's about 17 years old, and a friend of mine said, "Can you talk to him and see?" Because he wants to understand this market. And a lot of folk don't understand it, but it runs on fear. See, I'm fearless because I'm in Christ. So hopefully, I don't care about this stuff, but I understand it, and I help folk try to do some things. Okay, God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face shine on you and give you peace. Okay, so we will see you. Hopefully, Lord will, we'll see you on Friday. God bless you.